what is up?
What's up, man?
All right, you ready to do this?
Oh, I'm more than ready.
All right, it is AdCon Day 3. We got 360 Comics here. Joe, let people know what they need to know when they're claiming from you, other than they're about to see some great books. And we'll jump right in.
Yeah, so as far as payment methods, of course, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, or if you're in the Philadelphia area, cash is always great. As far as shipping, starts at $10, caps out at $18. No matter what you get, you're never paying more than $18 for shipping. Slabs are an automatic 18, but even if you get a stack of slabs, still 18 bucks. Payment plans are cool. It's 30% down, 30 days to pay, yeah, that's about it.
All right, sounds good. Give me the price you're claiming. Try not to make me guess. Remember, every $100 you spend will get you an entry for the daily giveaway. It's a free entry you get as a bonus for what you purchase. Every $100 you spend will get you an entry. More entries, definitely better chances to win, but you only need one entry to win. All right, let's get going. This is AdCon Day 3. We're about to see some awesome stuff. Let's do it.
Let's do it. This book has been, a talked about book. This character has appeared in the MCU now a couple times. This is Fantastic Four, issue number 94. First appearance of Agatha Harkness in a beautiful 7.5 to 8.0. Very fine minus for 125. We'll start that off as our first book of the day.
Nice. All right. So, yeah, if something hits the board, don't chance it. Just claim it. If something's sitting there for a bit, go ahead and feel free to make an offer.
We got Ms. Marvel 18 here. This is, the first full appearance of Mystique. She's got a couple cameos before this. This is a 6.0 to 6.5, fine plus, and that is $75 right next to that. Go a little bit of DC as well here. Starting off with Green Lantern number 14. This is the first appearance of Sonar. It is a 4.0 to 4.5. It does have some writing on the cover, 5 cent written there, but otherwise a rather nice copy, 4.0 to 4.5, and that is $50.
All right,
for Sonar.
I've heard of him.
And let's mix it up a little bit more. We got some Marvel and DC. We got to include the indies. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 1. This is the 4th printing. This is the first time they used this cover for the printing of issue number 1. Originally, it was the first 3 printings of the
first comic size cover. Issue 1 also.
It is. Notice I grabbed a Golden Age bag and board, and then I was like, oh, wait a second. This is comic size. This is a 9.0 to 9.2. Near mint range on this one for $100.
All right, nice. There you go. 4th print. Still a wraparound cover, reach around cover, whatever you want to call it. You got to reach around to see the other side of it.
A reach around cover. I'm not sure if that's the way we put it, but
oh, you got to reach around to see the other side of it.
Let's go one more DC up there to kind of balance it out with the Marvel. This is real low grade. I have it at a 1.5 to 1.8, more of a reader copy. Adventure Comics 229. Big Silver Age key. I feel like this book flies under the radar. This is the first appearance of Aquaman and Green Arrow in the Silver Age.
Wow.
Again, it is low grade. It does have some tape on the spine, a couple tears and stuff like that, about 1.5 inch long tear right there, a little chip out of the top. So 1.5 to 1.8, but for under $100, that is a pretty awesome key. $75. First Silver Age, Aquaman and Green Arrow.
All right, we got an offer on the FF94 for $95.
$95. You know what? Normally, I'd probably counter, but in honor of that con, we're just going to accept that one right there.
All right, it's con magic, baby. We're getting the bell ringing, and it's going to go to 909 _ sports cards. You got it. And are you doing any payment plans today? It has been asked about.
Yeah, payment plans are fine. I just asked for 30% down, non-refundable, and then paid off within 30 days.
Awesome. Well, Joe, you're definitely getting some love from some of the people watching, so definitely going to have a fun show. If you're here for slabs, don't worry, there are slabs also.
Oh, yeah, the whole bottom row, I have about as many slabs as raw books, so the whole bottom row will be slabs all day.
Nice.
All right. Next up, we got. I'm seeing a little glare on this book. I just want to fix that real quick.
Oh yeah, there was a little bit. Now there's not. I like the attention to detail.
We got Fantastic Four 66. This is the cameo appearance of him, aka Adam Warlock, aka the Beehive, aka whatever you want to call him. This is a 4.0 to 4.5. Nice Silver Age Jack Kirby book. And this book has come down from the heavens. It is down to just $50.
I love it. Don't mess around. If you see something you want, just claim it and ask $100 on the Turtles. Give that to Logan Nance.
Nice. You Logan.
Yeah. All right, that was kind of he grabbed it and asked before PJ's offer could even be considered. You got it.
So you gotta do it sometimes.
Oh, PJ's offering on the adventure. All right, that makes more sense. He's offering 60 on it.
60 on the adventure. Yeah, he's bought for me a couple times.
All
Thank
right,
you much.
claiming hands with privileges. PJ Roscoe, you got it. Latino Gringo, I don't think it's that kind of meat farm. And Zero, I don't think those VIP packages include that. But I see you guys.
All right, I got some more FFs, and some of that went already. We got Fantastic Four number 55, classic Jack Kirby cover, early appearance in Silver Surfer. I want to say this is his fourth, but it might be his fifth. It is a 6.0 to 6.5, a nice Find to Find Plus. Jack Kirby goodness, 125 on that one. And then we got, one more Fantastic Four, since it's right here in hand. Another classic Kirby cover, Fantastic Four 75. This is a 3.5 to 4.0. Love that. I love this cover. One of my favorite Kirby covers. We got Surfer, Galactus, all the heads. That's only $50.
Okay. Yes, the classic Kirby floating heads.
That is definitely the way to put it. All right, let's get some slabs up here, though.
All right. Slabs. There's definitely some people here for slabs. I saw the preview. I know there's some good ones coming. That's for sure.
All right. Well, hey, if you're looking to win that first appearance of Ghost Rider today, here's a great book to go along with it.
$100 you spend will get you an entry.
Yep. Well, this one will get you a couple entries. We got Ghost Rider number 1. This is a 4.0 off-white to white pages. And the sticker fell off, but it is $300. I'm going to get another sticker on that. Don't know where that went. $300, 4.0 off-white to white.
How about $35 on the floating heads?
Make it 40 and you got it.
All right, 909. 5 more bucks, and you get all those. You get the Fantastic Four.
All right, let's put that sticker back on.
I don't know if there's any pre-code horror names, Atlas. And
there's a lot of pre-code horror.
Oh, wow, you came to the right sale. And then I don't know if there's an X-Men 81 or 83, but I asked the original man.
There isn't, but I do have this great X-Men 97. A little bit of modern goodness here. This is X-Men 97 number 1. All
right, 40 is done. Let's give that Galactus cover to 909_sports cards. You got it. Yes, you get all the heads today.
X-Men 91. This is the Rob Liefeld Virgin variant. And this right here is $150. 9.8 white pages.
Is there art on the back of that book?
No, this is not a reach around. This is a Blood Hunt number 1 advertisement.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it should be, though. I agree with that.
Yeah, maybe there's another book that he'll at some point will connect to it. But
Might
either
be
way,
connecting. Yeah.
It looks good. $150, 9.8.
All right, here's one. I don't know. Let's get this sold today. I think I've had this for a little bit now. A little bit of pre-code horror. It's low grade, but it is a desirable book. Voodoo number 8. This is a 1.0 cream to off-white pages. It does have some tape on the spine. It does have a couple of small missing pieces. You see the corner here and down here. But we got that beautiful snake charmer skull head cover and a severed head panel on this issue. $700 on that one.
Nice. All right, that book always gives me confusing feelings. All right, something's been up on the board. Make offers.
Already a few offers have landed books, and we got a ton to see. We're going to go through as much as possible while we're on together. Definitely make the most of your time with 360. All right.
Yeah, we got Weird Science number 15. This is an EC book with Wally Wood cover and interior art. Great, like futuristic / dinosaur cover. 5.5 cream to off-white pages. Have this at $600.
Classic. Is that a Jack Davis?
No, it's a Wally Wood.
Oh, Wally Wood. He's so good. All right, so you want some pre-code? I mean, it's got a dinosaur. There's probably some horror.
Yeah, a little bit of fantasy, horror, sci-fi mixture. Here's a cool one. This is awesome because, you know, Dave Stevens has been super popular. He's gotten a lot of recognition recently. We got his premiere character, the Rocketeer. This is the one shot from 2023, and this is the Adam Hughes Virgin variant cover. We got one of the best in the game currently, taking on the character from one of the best of all time. Awesome stuff. 9 8 pages. Check out this price, $75.
Tell you what, Joe, Brixco is here offering a $25 snipe credit.
Ooh.
So the way that works is if you successfully snipe a book from somebody else who made an offer, Brixco Comics will pay $25 of your snipe claim. So snipes are claims that ask. I love it. That nice little wrinkle to the snipes. Awesome, Brixco. Let's have some fun today.
Love it, love it. Yeah, I do have some Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror. Not a ton of that stuff, but you know what? This stuff's been up here for a second, so let's take this down and get on with some Golden Age, some pre-code horror. I'll start with the EC stuff.
Oh, wow. And K-Dog, ATL K-Dog wants to offer 3 $10 credits on books over $50. So claim a book over $50. ATL K-Dog is going to pay $10 of it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ATL.
Over 50 bucks. All right. So Jeff McGooey, I see you said claim that last slab. So in general, we want you to write the price when you're claiming. I don't know if I don't recognize your handle. So write $75 just to confirm that's what you're after. I'm going to ring the bell for you because I think that's what you were after. So let's give that to Jeff MCGOEY 1972, pending them writing 75. But Jeff, you're also going to get a $10 credit, so you'll actually only pay 65. Thank you for confirming. I see the 75. You're going to use one of the 3 ATL K-Dog credits also, so you're only going to pay 65. Thank ATL _K-Dog for paying the other 10. Thank you, K-Dog.
And since someone asked in the chat, we'll throw this one up now to replace that. We got Venom Lethal Protector 1. We got a 9/8, and it's a Newsy 1993 newsstand. Lower percentage of the print run, harder to get in that 9/8. This is $300.
Okay, $300. You got an offer on the Voodoo. Someone's liking the Voodoo that you do, and 909's hoping that $500 will take it.
I can't do 500, but how about this? Let's meet right in the middle. Right in the middle. I have it 7. You want 5. Let's do it at 600.
600. That is the correct use of meet in the middle. I very much appreciate it. So let us know. I mean, if it helps you, you would get a $10 credit from ATL K-Dog on it. So claim it at 700. You'd pay. I mean 600. You'd pay $590.
All right, here's some more EC stuff. This is Vault of Horror issue.
And I guess I should point out, sorry, I got to do this 909, but if somebody wanted to snipe it at 700, they would be able to claim the $25 snipe credit from Brixco along with the $10 credit from ATL K-Dog. Just throwing it out there. I feel obligated. All right.
All right, we got Vault of Horror number 40. This is the final issue of the run. A little harder to find just before the Comics Code Authority took their grip. Johnny Craig cover. This is a 2.5 to 3.0, lower grade one. It is attached at the top staple, but the bottom staple is detached, and that is $200 on the Vault of Horror.
You got an offer on the Venom for $225.
How about this? Meet me at 250. I'll come down 50. You come up 25. Meet me at 250.
All
and
right,
it's
that's
yours.
Route 110 Comic Show, also known as Gregory's Comics. 250 will take the Venom.
Tales from the Crypt. This is also coincidentally issue number 40.
Oh, there's a snipe.
Ooh. Nice.
Snipe! Wow. Oh, man. All
So
right,
that gets the credit.
Travis Kawina sniping the Venom at 300. Gets to use the $25 Bricksco snipe credit. Gets to use the $10 ATL K-Dog credit. And gets the fun of being an awesome sniper. You got it.
We love it. We love to
He
see
never
it.
saw it coming, Travis.
Let's just talk about how exciting AtCon has been. I've watched so many snipes happen, so many great huge buys and stuff like that. Love this.
This has been definitely a good con for snipes. I definitely have seen you, Bricksco. You've been adding those snipe credits, and I think all right. So how about this? You got a counter offer on the Voodoo.
Okay.
So you get a total of $550 on the Voodoo. They're offering, they would take the last ATL K-Dog credit if it was accepted. So it'd be $540 out of pocket, K-Dog 10, so you'd get $550.
All right, let's do it.
Oh! AtCon magic is real. It's happening. Thank you, ATL K-Dog, for making three people's comic dreams just happen a little bit more. Gregory just got here today, and this is how I get treated. He's going back to sleep. Just note that it's 3:45 on the East Coast when he's going back to sleep.
Tales from the Crypt 40. This is let's see, it's got a detached cover and tape on the interior. I have it about a 3035. It presents very nicely, but again, detached cover and tape on the interior. It does have a little bit of pencil mark up in the T as well up there. And this is $350 for this awesome underwater cover. Another Jack Davis cover here.
Okay.
All right. Up next, we got another weird science book. This one is another Wally Wood, 4.0 to 4.5. $250. This one's all attached and everything. Solid. Very good plus. And then this next one is actually a book that is referenced in Seduction of the Innocent. So if you're a collector of Sodi stuff, here you go. Frontline Combat number 4. This is a 4.0 to 4.5. It does have one little pencil mark here, an M. Pretty sure this collection, the owner just wrote his initial on it because it's the same collection as this book, which has the same marking. Again, Sodi book here, $100. Pretty cheap one, affordable Sodi book. 4.0 to 4.5.
All right, Paul's not done. There is now a $50 snipe credit from Bricksco in play. The snipe credit's back on. You snipe somebody. Now, if you're successful, $50 credit from Bricksco.
There we go. Another book from the same collection here. This is Haunt of Fear number 20. This has, let's see, bottom staples detached, top staples barely holding on, but it's there. Tape on the interior and pencil, same thing. The person writing their initial there. Haunt of Fear number 20, and this one, $150 as a 2.0 to 2.5.
Nice. All right, well, if you came for some nice ECs, you came to the right place. You got almost a full row of them up there. If you need any information about any of them, let us know. You do have an offer on the Ghost Rider for $200 from NOLA CZR. So NOLA, I feel obligated to note that if somebody did snipe it at 300, they would, in fact, be able to use the $50 snipe credit and only pay $250. And it happened. Wow.
I figured that was going to happen.
Wow. All right.
Oh.
AC Hamptons with the snipe. It's Oh man, it's not safe out there. In fact, we had a couple people trying to snipe. You got it from both ends. All right, the grassy knoll jumped in on that one too. All right, that one's going to go to AC Hampton, and thank you, Bricksco, for again the $50 credit, that the snipe credit.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm going to take that bottom row down. Those have been up there for a little bit. We're going to get some 5 new slabs up there. Let's take these off. And let's...
Gregory was going to try to fake, was going to self snipe.
That's a way to do it.
I mean, Bricksco, I don't... So Nola CZR said they died. So, all right. So, I mean, I guess there was no conclusion, and I had no way to know that that was a tee up. But I mean, Bricks, we can't do anything about that one. All right. I'm a siren leading people to their doom. Well, at least it's going to be a fun ride. All right, what's next?
Never a dull moment here at AtCon. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Zero. This is the Green Ranger cover, Tommy. Probably the most popular Ranger, let's be real. But I'm a Blue Ranger guy. I'm a Billy guy. 9/8 white pages. This is $225.
Did you say you're a Billy guy? I love
I'm a
it.
Billy guy. I had a Billy stuffed animal as a kid. I had Billy sheets and pillowcases, and Billy came to my birthday party. The real one. Definitely not a guy in a suit.
No way! That's awesome.
All right, let's get this going.
Guy with glasses. I feel like, and also being a Billy, I was like, oh yeah, hey, all right, I'll be the smart one.
Yeah, there we go. We got TMNT number 7. This is the second printing. This is the only way to get this cover. It was only on the second printing. It is a reach around cover for those of you who care about that. And this is a 9.4 white pager, $150.
I love that book. That's one of my favorite Turtles covers, for sure.
I've found like 2 or 3 of them. I'd never seen the book before. I didn't even know it existed. And I found 2 or 3 of them in the last, 2 years.
Wow, Kamikaze. I didn't know there was a Ranger that had a dark past or dark future, I guess, after being a Ranger. Wow. All right. I'm sensing a new show. Where are you, Evan? Dark Side of the Rangers. It's coming next. All right, what's next?
All right, we got Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the hot book of 2024, along with Absolute Batman. Kind of those 2 reboots really took the comic world by storm. This is the Stegman variant, which, in my opinion, that's my favorite cover out of all of them, because it shows the family, shows the life that Peter Parker has in this universe. And it is a 9/8 white pages, of course. Another cheap one, $75.
That's great. Yeah, that Ultimate Spider-Man 1 run. Boy. Hickman. I wish Hickman had gotten to do his full X-Men epic the way he wanted. Apparently that kind of got sidetracked, and so I mean we would have Ultimate Spider-Man now if he hadn't.
Right. ASM 14. Nothing much more to say about that. First Green Goblin, 4.5 cream to off-white pages. Hulk appearance, $1,800 on that big boy right there.
That's a great book. Man, if there was a book I could stack up in my collection, ASM 14 would be on the short list of ones to do it.
Sure. Let's throw up, this is a pretty cool one. This is a book that I've seen sell in Elite shows a couple of times recently. We got All-Star Comics 33, classic Solomon Grundy cover. I actually don't know who did this cover. This is Erwin Hassan cover. 1.8 off-white pages. Really nice looking 1.8 as well. Just dirty and dingy, and then it's got this corner piece out here on the cover. That's really why it's that grade. And I've got this for $1,000 on the dots.
Okay. Yeah, if something's been up there on the board for a minute, feel free to make an offer. Definitely offers have been considered a lot, have been working. So go ahead and make it.
Yep, we'll take down that the Golden Age stuff on the top row in just a second, and we'll move on to some back to some more more recent stuff.
Nice.
Silver, bronze, copper, modern. We got everything here. I always try to have a nice mix of stuff, but
yeah, those pre-codes are just hanging out up there. I'm surprised there haven't been more action on them. Show us a couple of them as they come off the board. You do have an offer now.
Okay.
On a 1-8. Where's the 1-8? That is the All-Star. Okay. Not one of the pre-codes, but let's put a pin in the pre-codes. How about $800 on the 1-8, the Grundy?
Let's see. Well, I'm going to use that that good old meet me in the middle term again. Right in the middle, $900. Let me know.
Right down the middle. He used it correctly, too. $900. We'll take it. Hey, I own a comic store. Right on. And the front line, how much was the front line?
100 on the front line.
Was there something we saw that was $75?
Yeah, this book right here.
All right. Ken Cataldi, confirm that's what you want. Ken Cataldi, CMX. Wrote 75. We will confirm. You got a $70 offer on the front line.
70 on the front line. All right, let's do it.
Aaron Royland, you got it. All right, we got the right book for Ken Cataldi. We also got the right book for Hey, I Own a Comic Store. $900 on the Grundy. All right.
Oh, biggest claim of the day so far.
Congratulations. That's huge. So, Hey, I Own a Comic Store. Not only are you going to get that book, you get 9 entries for the daily giveaway, which is a Marvel Spotlight 5, 3 5 off-white to white pages. So you got 9 entries now. So in a couple weeks after AtCon is closed, we're going to go live. A winner is going to be randomly chosen. And from your 9 entries, or however many entries you get during the sale or today, you could win it for free. We'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the case for everybody. So definitely, not only do you get your stuff, you get entries. And, you know, we've seen people with only 1 entry win. We've seen people with, like, the most entries win. So, yeah.
Love it.
Get some skin in the game. All right.
All right, we got some ASM here starting back in the Bronze Age with ASM 124. First appearance of Manwolf. This is a 4.0 to 4.5. $80. Put that up there. Top. Then we're going into the McFarlane era a little bit. This is ASM number 298. This is the first cameo appearance of Eddie Brock. And in my opinion, more importantly, this is the first Todd McFarlane Spider-Man work, which that's what he's known for, is his Spider-Man run, first and foremost. This is a 9.2 to 9.4 for $100.
I mean, he created Venom. I mean, as far as, like, anti-heroes or whatever else, like, I mean, Venom may be one of the biggest additions to the Spider-Man mythos ever.
For sure. Then we got ASM 301, another McFarlane cover, him homaging himself 1 issue later. This is an 8.0 to 8.5, so very fine plus. It is a newsstand if you collect that kind of thing, and it is $70.
Yeah,
plus,
newsstand.
I got the same book, same grade. This one is direct edition, again 8.0 to 8.5, just the direct this time. $10 less, $60 on that.
Okay. So you got some Todd options, some Todd options. I don't know if that works.
Question mark? And let's
yeah,
go
keep
with
the offers coming. You know, we have a limited time with 360 Comics. AtCon's going to be rolling all day until Sunday night. So we're going to be really rocking. This is a full event. But, yeah, Joe's got some great books and has been making some great deals for people. So keep it coming.
You're going to balance that a little bit here with some Justice League. Wonder Woman's going to be the weight on the Justice League side to balance it out. This is a 4.5 to 5.0. Justice League number 7 with this corny Silver Age Funhouse mirror cover. $60 on that.
All right, Xenotram loves 301s apparently. How about 110 for the pair?
110 for the pair. Xenotram, let's do it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Xenotram_comics.
Woo!
Taking them both.
Cool.
Nice. Look at that. Made an offer. Got 2 books.
Let's replace that with another two of the same book. This one a little bit more expensive. We'll start with this one. This is New Mutants 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. This is a 9.4 to 9.6 copy. Near mint plus, really high grade. $400 on that. First Deadpool.
All right, a raw 9.496.
Yep.
Is there a Daredevil 1?
No Daredevil 1, sorry.
All right, that's all right.
Now, if
Mystery
you're
boxer. Check the Elite Comics 11 page. It is a consignment page. There could be a Daredevil 1 on there. I didn't check it this morning. I was going live.
If you're on a little bit more of a budget, this is a 9.0 to 9.2 copy, so a little bit cheaper. $325 on that. Still first Deadpool. Still near mint range. Still high grade. Still a beautiful book.
Yeah, there is a Daredevil 1 posted on the Elite Comics 11 page this morning. I thought there might have been.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, I'm going to take these two down. We'll leave the Spidey up there for a minute with the other Spideys, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Do you happen to have, all right, somebody's looking for something specific, the ASM 583 Obama cover?
You mean this?
Ah! Wait. How that? I feel like I've been set up. All right. Let's talk about it.
I saw the chat, so I started grabbing it. This is ASM 583 first print Obama variant, which is a Phil Jimenez cover, and this one is signed by Stan the Man Lee.
Look at that nice, tight Stan Lee signature.
Yeah,
That's probably like a 2008.
2010, actually.
All right, close.
This book came out in 2009, so it couldn't have been 2008 because Obama wasn't president until 2009.
I'm wrong occasionally. I'm just getting ready for Big Brains Bill on Saturday.
It's all good. $600 on this. 9.8 white pager, Stanley signature. Woo!
Yeah, that's a nice Stan signature. Nice placement. Really nice placement, actually.
Here's another great signature. This one has a little bit of a connection to Elite itself because this man was at EliteCon, Elite Comic Expo, rather, back in, what was that, beginning of March, a couple months ago?
So the Elite Comics 11 Expo this year was, yes, the beginning of March, and it is now going to be coming back to Queens, New York, May 30th and 31st, 2026. Tickets are going to go on sale this week during AtCon. So tell us about this book.
This is Moon Knight 22, the Alex Ross variant cover, timeless variant featuring, I almost said Vincent D'Onofrio. No, featuring Kingpin, signed by Vincent D'Onofrio. 9.6 white pages, signed right there on the lapel. Beautiful looking book. And this is $200.
That's awesome. I mean, given what it costs to get a D'Onofrio signature and then get that book graded, you're almost at cost at $200.
Yep.
And, you know, during the private signing at the expo, somebody actually had a white coat that they brought, like a white coat like the one Kingpin is wearing, and had D'Onofrio sign on the lapels just like he signed on that book.
That's awesome. That's
yeah.
Awesome. Someone just asked for Golden Age Superman in the chat. I saw that.
I'm told I look close to that cover, same expression. All right, I guess I'll take it.
Nice. I do have a Golden Age Superman book. Gonna take me a minute to find that one, but let's go with a nice cheap one right here. I expect this one to sell. First appearance of Omega Red. This is X-Men number 4, 9.6 white pages. Let's go for basically the cost of buying a raw copy and getting it graded. $50 on that. 9.6 white.
Okay, you got an offer on the Kingpin for $150.
150. Let's see. How about this? I'll meet in the middle on this one, but I'll meet a little closer to you. Let's do 170. 170 and Kingpin's yours.
All right, $50 on that X-Men book is claimed. Fred_Warner got to it first. Joe, did you mention you were doing any payment plans today?
Yep. 30% down, non-refundable, and 30 days to pay off the rest. For a payment plan of whatever your choosing is.
You're right. You did say that. All right. Perfect.
It's okay, man. You got a lot on your plate today. You can't remember everyone's stuff.
Well, you know what else is not going to be on your plate? $170 is taken.
Oh, yeah.
On the Kingpin, beautiful book. Gonna go to Fred_Warder, Warder.
Sweet. Someone asked for Golden Age Superman. Here's issue number 20, 1943. This has an ad for Boy Commandos #1, an appearance of the Puzzler, and this is a Jack Burnley cover. Great cover here, kind of World War II era. He's catching a missile, seemingly pointed at a boat. 4.0, off-white to white pages. I have this at $1,100.
That's
Superman 20.
Cool. And as we know from the fourth Superman movie, he's gonna put it in a giant net and spin it around and throw it into the sun.
We can only hope.
So Bri Perez, we don't really do like the best price thing here. So he's got the Obama cover signed by Stan Lee, priced at $600. So if you have a different number in mind, go ahead and make the offer. I mean, presumably, these books are priced based on like data-driven pricing and everything else. If you have a different number in mind, you're trying to get a deal or something, go ahead and make the offer. But he set the price at $600.
All right. Here's a cool one. This one, tough to find in this high of a grade, a 9.0 on the Silver Age book. Spy-Man #1. This is the first Jim Steranko work in comic books. 9.0 off-white to white pages, signed by Jim Steranko himself.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, there's only 4 copies on the census higher than this. There's 3 9.2s and 1 9.6. So this is tied for 5th on the census. $2,500 on that.
Wow. Okay, $2,500 for that. That's cool. Can't be easy to find that Harvey book in 9.0. Yeah, make sure you sign if you don't want to miss any of the sales that we're doing this week, or want to keep up on when we're going live. Sign up for alerts. Go to EliteComics11.com. Sign up for alerts. IG has glitches, and it's good to kind of have that kind of backup put in place. All right.
Sweet. Here's a cool one. Another cheap one for you. This is Darth Vader #25, the final issue of the initial Darth Vader run from 2015. The run that introduced Dr. Aphra. She's on the cover here, an action figure variant by John Tyler Christopher. 9.8 white pages. This is a CBCS case, not CGC. $60, nice and cheap. Dr. Aphra action figure variant.
Nice. Wow. All right. The community in action again. Russian Max offering. So Bri Perez really liking that Obama book. Russian Max is offering a $25 credit for you, Bri, to claim if you claim the Obama cover or negotiate a price on the Obama cover. $25 of it paid by Russian Max. Very kind of you, Max.
Thank you.
Let us know, Bri Perez. If you've got an offer on it. It's now 25 of it will be paid by Max. All right. Looks like the loggers are checking in too. What's up, Brewfront? Leading the charge, and the loggers checking in. Where you at, my loggers? All right.
All right, let's take down the Spidey. We had an Amazing Spider-Man 124. First, Man-Wolf in a 4045 for $80. And we're going to take this Spider-Man down to ASM 298, 9294 for $100. Those are coming down. We're going to put some different stuff up here. How about this one? This is a pretty good book, I heard. I've heard before. People like this one. Incredible Hulk 181. This is the first appearance of Wolverine.
Yeah, that book
has
a bright future. I've heard of it.
Yeah, might. It's a great spec book. This character might show up at some point. This is a low-grade copy, but it is complete. Does have the Marvel value stamp. It has a detached cover, and it's got a little bit of paper loss around the spine, but it is complete. It's got a little chip out of the corner. I have this at a 1.8 to 2.0 due to the detached cover and the chipping. $1,500 for that. First Wolverine.
That character might show up. Wolverine's here. Wolverine's here. It's Wolverine. Definitely.
I'm going to look at the screen, and you're going to be dressed as Wolverine, right?
He showed his first
appearance.
Yep. So, yeah, Wolverine's going to show up and tell you how awesome that book is. Go ahead and make an offer on that.
Wolverine. And just in case, if that's a little too far out of your price range, we got a much cheaper book right here, issue 180. This is the first cameo appearance of Wolverine, right on the last page. This is a 5.0 to 5.5, and this is $400. Much more affordable than the $1,500.
All right, I approve. I appear. That is my first appearance for sure. There you go. So I
Team
suggest you
Wolverine.
bundle those. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, someone wants a bundle.
Team Wolverine. Thanks, guys.
That's so good. I'm going to take the Deadpools down in just
I'm
a
worthy.
second.
I'm worthy. All right.
Let's go with, let's see. I didn't put this up yet. Let's do this. What do we got? We got 3 spots. Let's do some mutant stuff since we got some Wolverine up there already. We're going to take these 3 down.
All right. Wow. All right. The New Mutants 98. That was a, what, 9496 copy?
Yep. There are some good ones there.
$100. Nobody made an offer on that. All right. Seemed like a good opportunity. I'm sure Joe will be happy to hold on to a book like that a little longer.
I'm not
it's
mad
still
about
available.
It is. X-Men 14, first appearance of the Sentinels. This is a 6.0 to 6.5. Really, this book looks so nice. It just has a very faint subscription crease down the middle. And that's what's holding it at a 6.0 to 6.5. But yeah, can't really beat early X-Men. First appearance, $4.50 on that one.
Oh, hey,
then we got it.
News. The Pope is here. Oh my gosh, the Pope of Chilitown.
Oh goodness. He normally he would be here helping me out with the show, but he unfortunately has a job that requires him to be doing work during this time. I don't know something.
Yeah, I imagine the hat sits pretty heavy when you have to wear it in Chilitown.
X-Men 60, first appearance of Sauron. This is a 5.5 to 6.0, and this is $80.
Can you read me the cert number on the ASM 14? I'll put it in the chat. It's been requested.
Cert number? Yeah, let me just show it up close so you can
no
screenshot it.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't type it. You can
and
screenshot
it. I'll read it off as well, but feel free to screenshot it here.
Hit that screenshot button.
Yep, 201-873-9001.
There it is. It's in chat. Oh, all right. Bri Perez has been working up to make an offer on the Obama cover. I think it seems like a pretty strong offer. So $580 on a payment plan, and with Max's offer of to pay $25 of it, he'd actually be out of pocket $555. So if you $580 on a payment plan, would that be an option?
Let's do it.
It is done. Bri Perez 2000. You are going to pay $555. Russian Max, thank you for the generosity. He's going to pay $25. Very, very awesome. Congratulations, Bri Perez. Nice book in 9.8 with a Stan signature. Congrats. You got an offer on the higher grade New Mutants 98. KC Comic Books got to take a shot at $335.
Ooh, I got a 400. Let's meet somewhere in the middle. How about this? You're at 335. Come up $25. I'll come down 40 because that will meet us right at 360, which is a number that I like.
It feels planned.
It might feel planned.
All right, so 360 takes it, KC. Can you blame them? It's 360 Comics here. And Max, thank you for the generosity again. Congrats, Brian. All right.
Got first solo Wolverine, Frank Miller, Chris Claremont, that epic cover. $150. This is a 9.4 to 9.6.
Ooh, that's
a high grade.
It's like a high grade, and that's a direct, correct?
Correct edition, correct.
Just because the barcode's covered. I just wanted to make sure people are not barcode, I guess, in this case. Guess what? Somebody wrote 360. It's happening.
Cool.
KC_comic_books. Not messing around. Going to take down the New Mutants 98. KC,
That lands you 3 entries for the daily giveaway, which is a Marvel Spotlight 535 off-white to white pages. Make sure you add another $40 and you'll get another entry. Every $100 increment gets you an entry.
Sweet. All right.
And is
we got
is the whole quantity one complete and attached and all that stuff? Can you comment on that?
it is complete, but the cover is detached.
Okay, and you have it at a 1.8 or 2.0.
Yeah, it's a low grade complete copy.
So the
If you want the stamp,
there, no big missing pieces or anything.
yeah, there's a couple little chips. There's a little corner chip, and over by the Staples, there's some chips. But yeah, it is complete. If you want a complete copy, it's going to be hard to find a cheaper copy than that one.
Comic Gremlin, if you want a closer look, let us know, but it's $1,500 or best offer. You got a $100 offer on the Wolverine that just hit the board. Might be quick, but Scruffy is trying quick.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to let that simmer for a second, show us this book, we can do that.
Yeah, I'll meet in the middle at 125 on the.
All right,
on the
Scruffy, right in the middle. Scruffy might claim it.
Incredible Hulk 102. This is an 8.5 off-white to white pages. It's the first Hulk book of the new run, the rebooted run in 1968, and it's $425.
Yeah, Hulk kicked Namor out of Tales to Astonish and took over the title.
That's fine. Namor got his own run.
Yeah, I know. Namor did all right.
Yeah. All right, Superman number 20, 4.0 coming down, 1,100. I'll take the Spy Man down as well. Those two slabs coming down.
Counter offer on the Wolverine?
125.
All right, so gold standard collectibles. If you write 150 for the Wolverine, it is a snipe. If you want to be the backup at 125, then go ahead and write 125 and you would be the backup. And we will wait for what Scruffy says. If you don't want to wait, then write 150. It would be a snipe. We'd celebrate. You get the book. It ends all negotiations.
Cool. We got some Batman here. Batman number 227. Neil Adams classic cover
It's been
here.
sniped.
Woo!
Snipe. Gold _gold standard collectibles. Taking it down. Not going to let that book go to a different home. You got it.
That's the third snipe of the sale. We love to see it.
Yeah, boy, the snipers are out in force today.
Batman 227, Neil Adams, 8.5 off-white to white pages, classic homage cover. And this one is signed by Neil Adams himself, signed right on the moon.
What a great spot to
Love that. $2,750.
8.5 witnessed Neil Adams signature. That's a beaut.
And then we got Batman 423. You know what it is. The Todd McFarlane cover. Everyone loves it. 9.6 white pages. This is a first printing. 425.
Oh, that's nice. All right, you brought some nice keys, nice slabs. Look at that bottom row. Got a little something for everybody here.
Yep, taking these guys down. The first Green Goblin.
ASM 14, you're still available and you're awesome. Nobody made an offer yet, but I guess that's okay.
It is okay. All right,
That's all right. More room to see some other awesome books. We'll be going here until 5:30 Eastern.
Here's a good one. Amazing Spider-Man 122. This is the death of Green Goblin. Also the funeral of Gwen Stacy. 6.5 off-white to white pages. And this is $300. We'll put that up here. Okay. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man 252. This is the first appearance of the black suit. 9.6 white pager here. $400 for the 9.6.
Do you happen to have an Ultimate Fallout 4?
I think I sold all of those. I had a couple of them.
Do you have an FF49 coming today?
I've got 48, no 49.
Okay, well, there is an FF48. And yeah, we can get you that cert number on the 227, no problem.
Boom. We can do that.
Okay. There's a couple specific asks for X-Men issues, specifically 102, 107, or 109 if they're coming.
I can check, but I don't think I have anything of those.
All right, let's get a little
numbers.
closer to give them a shot at the screenshot there. All right, there we go. That's a little more readable. Hit that screenshot. I can type it in the chat for you if you like also.
1613543003.
Okay, there it is. Look it up. Behold its glory. It's an 8.5 off-white to white pages signed by Neil Adams. Oh. Any more Star Wars? Not sure. Any Last of Us 1 first prints? I don't know.
No Last of Us. I definitely have some Star Wars. I can grab some of that.
Okay. Just because everybody grabbed that other one that was up there.
Yeah.
I get, Anyways, Batman 423. Okay, we got an offer. I don't remember how much it was. Well, now I remember how much it was. You got a 325 offer from Xenotram.
Oh, I got 425 on it, and the offer's 325.
Let me answer a question about the 227. It's 2750, signed by Neil Adams, J.S. Payne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't do 325. Honestly, I'd want to meet in the middle. I'd want to go 375 at least. So 375.
Okay, 375. How much was the ASM 14? Can we show people the back cover and I guess the front cover while we're doing it?
Of the ASM 14?
Yeah, I know it came off the board, but if you don't mind grabbing it real quick and showing it.
Yeah, it was 1800 was the price.
And you said there was a piece out of the back?
No.
All right. Yeah, no pieces out of the back.
That was a different book.
Okay. Yeah, 909, I think you're probably going to be a little far off. They said all they have left is 1200, and so they're offering it on the
14th. Yeah, I can't be doing that.
Appreciate you, 909. I'm not trying to get you to overextend, but there are payment plans that are available. But, call your accountant before you make any decisions like that. You have a counter offer from Xenotram. Let's see. 360 is the number on the back.
Oh, don't do that to me. No, I gotta be firm. I gotta be firm at 375.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I'm already coming down on $50.
360, 375. You guys are 15 apart. All right. We'll see what happens. Let's go.
Dracula #1. This is a nice one. 80 to 85 on this. First Marvel Dracula Neil Adams cover on this. $400. We'll put that up over here. We'll work our way across this way.
You know what? You're $15 apart. I'm just. Xenotram played something already. I can't let it go. All right. Let's oh wow. All right, Ken on base. I already called Elite covering it. So Ken on base wants to cover the 15. We can ATL K-Dog. You guys, everybody's trying to make
everyone's covering the 15.
I already said Elite. You guys can help somebody else out. So Xenotram 360, Elite $15. K-Dog, Ken on base. You guys are awesome. Same with everybody else. This community is the best. I really appreciate it. If you feel so inspired to help the next person out, go ahead and do it. So thank you.
Cool.
And congrats, Xenotram.
Appreciate it. Marvel Spotlight #2, first appearance of Werewolf by Night. This is a 4.0 to 4.5 for $200. Goes right up there next to Dracula, of course.
That's interesting. OSnap Comics said that there was the notes on the ASM 13 said, or 14 said there was a piece out on the back. Is that accurate? Huh. All right. Well, we'll figure that out. I mean, he's got it in hand.
There's a very small corner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's even hard to even get it on camera.
Yeah, it's less than a square centimeter. I guess they notate that now, but they can't give us graders notes on 9.4s. Yeah.
So the Batman 227 is signed by Neil Adams. It's an 8.5. We can put that on camera if you want to. All right. Well, let us know if you want us to. All right. Well, we'll take another look at it.
Boom.
There it is. 2750. You got a nice Neil Adams signature on it.
All right. What are we doing? I
Yeah,
got
if you
two
have
of these.
different data, go ahead and make an offer, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, we got Thor. I got two copies of this. This is Thor 225. This is the first appearance of Firelord, Herald of Galactus. Some people have been talking about this book, obviously, with Galactus coming to the MCU. This is a 75 to 80 copy for 75, or if you want a little discount, $70 for a 70 to 75. Slightly lower grade on this one, $5 less.
909, thanks for joining us for sure. Thank you all for coming out. It's AtCon Day 3. Awesome sale with 360 Comics. It's definitely bringing some great books and dropping some deals for people. So don't hesitate to make offers and make claims. We'll be on with him for over an hour here. So we got a little time together.
We're going to take this one down, the Hulk 181. Keep it moving. We got Tales of Suspense, number 22. Early pre-hero Marvel. Nice 10 center from probably either 60 or 61. This is a 3.5 to 4.0. And it is $100.
Nice. Okay, so a couple Fire Lords with Galactus coming in the FF movie. Who knows if other heralds will show up eventually. Joey X Solo, I saw you had some comments about the price on the Batman 227. I think that was it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, you would just looking up price data and quoting some price data. I see you. And yeah, if you got an offer in mind, go ahead and make it.
Yeah.
So
feel free to make an offer.
Yeah, I mean, I see.
I will say, I've had that book for about a month, and I have a ton of offers on it that are pretty close to what my sticker price is. So
There's
I
a
can't
December sale on a JSA authenticated 8.5 that's like $23.50. I think is being referenced right now.
Okay.
So 23.
Yeah, I actually
49 if you're going to be exact. So you do have an offer of 2,300, just so you know. Thank you for the offer. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, sorry. I had higher offers than that already.
Okay.
I'm pretty firm at my price just because I like I said, I've got offers in hand.
Okay. So all right, well, thank you so much. And yeah, I mean the there's not a lot of them like that in 8.5, I'd imagine. So I guess it's partly just dictated by what the market will bear. So thank you for the offer. We definitely value data-driven pricing and definitely encourage the conversation. So thank you so much. All right, let's keep going.
All right, we got Superboy 68, first appearance of Bizarro 2.0, off-white to white pages. Low grade, but great book from this era. Harder to find, 1958. $400. First Bizarro.
That's a popular book. I heard some speculation that Bizarro may be showing up in that Superman movie, but who knows? People say all sorts of crazy things.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Right?
Doctor Doom, number 1. First solo Doctor Doom title, which is crazy that it took until 2020 for that to happen. This is the second printing. Hard to find. There was only 800 copies, 800 and some copies ordered by retailers. And there's only like a couple dozen 9/8 on the census. This is one of them. $300.
That's cool. All right. So if you see something on the board you want more information about or want to make an offer on, yeah, we're at 87 appearances with that Superman movie right now.
That's true. Kate's right.
I remember when the Spider-Man movie was coming out, it was like every single person was speculated. I don't know if there's a third print Hulk 377, but let's talk about this Electro.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Obviously, it's got the purple label, if that bothers you. I'm sorry. Amazing Spider-Man number 9, first appearance of Electro, 6.5, off-white to white pages. The restoration is small amount of color touch, and you can actually see it. It's right here on the P, a little bit off color on the P there in Spider-Man. That's where the color touch is. Probably removable if you're a person that tries that. There was actually a 6.5 with slight color touch sold recently at that exact price, so that is where that is.
Max thinks he might have owned that ASM 9 at some point, so
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah?
You got a little unofficial pedigree. You can be bros with Max on that book if you claim it.
That's funny. That's funny.
Also, what was the page quality on the Superboy?
Off-white to white? Yeah, off-white to white.
And do you know the pressing and cleaning history on the Batman 227?
I do not. No, I purchased it already graded.
Okay. And you did. It doesn't sound like you had it for very long, so yeah, it's get an 8.5, and there's no way to really know. And all right, I think we're caught up.
All right. I'm going to put up the two biggest books that I have for today. Are going to go right now. We got a nice over 100 people in the room, so why not? This is this is Uncle Scrooge, number 36. It is Carl Barks cover, story, and art. And it is the first appearance of Magica Dispel. It is one of only 2 9/6s on the census. Both of them have off-white pages, and there's only 1 9/8. So it's population 2 for the 9/6, and only 1 higher grade 9/8 on the census. The other 9/6 just sold at Heritage for over $4,000. I think it was $4,080. So here you go, 4,000 on this.
I mean, 9/6 white pages, older label, Magica, great villain for Uncle Scrooge. And what was the page quality on that Electro? What's up, Travis?
Page quality is off-white to white.
There you go. Not light tan pages. I don't know what you were going for there, but yeah, off-white to white.
All right, and then here's the big one. This is the most expensive book that I'm going to put up today. Walt Disney Comics and Stories number 17.
Oh,
this is the oldest 9.8 Disney comic in existence, February of 1942. It's got Al Taliaferro cover, Donald and his nephews on a sledding trip, 9/8 off-white to white pages. Again, the oldest 9/8 in Disney comic in existence. 12,000 on that.
Oh, snap. You must have gotten filtered if you made an offer on the ASM 14. Let me look at my second feed here.
Do you see it on yours?
All right, I do see
15?
it on my second feed. He offered $1,500. They offered $1,500 on the ASM 14. That was from Oh Snap Comics with an X.
All right, let's see. I will meet you. You're at 15. I'm at 18. So we're 300 apart. I gotta say right in the middle. So 1650 would be right in the middle on that one.
All right, meeting in the middle. 1650. Let us know. 1650 Oh Snap. Thank you for the offer. Yeah, Mike Kramer. I don't know how you get a 9/8 on a 1942 book.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it. First Superman, Action Comics 1, 1938. That's like 4 years later, and you get a 9/8 copy of a book that a kid would have torn apart if they got their hands on.
I should note it's a file copy too.
Oh, it's a file copy. All right. So just take solace in knowing no child got any enjoyment out of that book.
No. It wouldn't be a 9/8 otherwise.
Is there an ASM 40 or 300?
Yeah, actually, I have both. I will put them both up on the next time we do some slabs. Let's throw some.
I don't know if
drawers
there's an
up here
unrestored ASM 9 coming.
There's not.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, maybe that's a candidate for resto removal. I have no idea.
Here's a cool one. Alias number 1, first Jessica Jones. This is a 9/6 to 9/8, a contender, if you will. Very high grade, near mint plus, near mint min. $100 for that first Jessica Jones.
Nice. And they pretty much said she's coming back in that Daredevil show.
Yep. And then this guy right here, Incredible Hulk, number 340. This is a 9496. So high grade copy, near mint plus. And I've got this at 300 for the Todd McFarlane cover.
Yeah, let's talk. Can you show us the cert number on that Scrooge book?
Absolutely.
9/6, first Magica Dispel. You heard him quote the sales data there, so get that screenshot in.
Yep.
I'll put it in the chat if you want to read it.
0956557015.
Okay. There you go. Okay, we'll chip
in $40 on the 1650. How about that?
There we go.
1610. We'll take it now on the ASM 14.
Cool.
It's even closer to you. Let us know, Snap. That'll add some crackle and pop to your day.
Here's a cool one. Journey into Mystery 51, another pre-hero Atlas book. Lower grade, 2.0 to 2.5. There was some tape on the cover, but I actually was able to get the tape off. It had dried out, and it chipped off pretty nicely. Little residue left behind, I would say, but lower grade copy, and this is $100. Journey 51.
Nice.
Take these guys down.
Okay, yeah. If there's anything on the board you want a little more information about, just say the word. Definitely happy to help you out with any of these. Yeah, that werewolf and that Tomb of Dracula are still available, even though you don't see them on the board. Same with that ASM 14 and the other stuff we saw. We'll get you that cert number on the ASM 9 in a second. I think he's probably got another book in his hand he's going to show us.
I do. Ultimate Spider-Man #1. This is the white variant, and this is a 9.4 to 9.6. Got that at $150, and a book that seemed to have a lot of interest. 2 people messaged me about the grade of this book. So here's a good one. This is Ultimate Spider-Man 160, The Death of Peter Parker. This is the 1 in 100 Joe Quesada variant with Uncle Ben after Peter dies. Uncle Ben saying, "You did good, kid." Definitely a tearjerker of a cover. Had this at a 9.2 to 9.4. So near mint minus $300 on that.
Nice. All right, well, let's answer a couple of these questions. What's the estimated grade on the Hulk 340?
9.4 to 9.6.
Okay, 9496. We're going to show the cert number on the ASM 9. So there it is. Get your screenshot in. If you want to read it to me, I'll put it in the chat.
Yep, 404-118-1002.
And also on that, the restoration, is that one where it gives the restoration a grade? Can you tell us the grade on that?
You're talking about like that? It's slight C1.
All right, slight C1.
Yeah.
And all right, so slight C1. Perfect.
Yep, small amount of color touch.
All right, you got an offer at $250 on the Hulk 340.
Let's see.
And is it a newsstand or direct?
It is direct. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do $250.
All right, let's AtCon Magic. It is day 3. 20th Century Collectibles is going to take that. Let's see that Superboy.
Sure.
And if you're curious about the ASM 14, that offer extends to everybody now. 1610 takes it.
1610.
And we'll show
all right, Superboy.
you it. Just say the word. We're happy to show it to you again. So here's that Superboy. Any condition issues to note? Anything we should know about?
There's a stain on the cover, but I mean, both staples are attached. There's no big pieces missing, no tape or anything like
give
that.
them a good look at the back cover on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's show that stain one more time. So other than that stain, it looks, I don't see any pieces missing. It's just got some wear. So, okay.
It's a nice looking 2.0.
All right, $400. Get your foot in the door in the Bizarro game.
All right, let's go with this. We already sold a graded copy. Here's a raw copy. Batman 423.
Oh.
Classic Todd McFarlane. This is a first printing. This one, 8.0 to 8.5 raw copy, $150.
Nice. First print. Did we sell the slab?
We did sell the slab, I think.
All right. Great book. You can get a little opportunity there like that.
Yep, we did sell the slab. Okay, what needs to come down? Let's take, so people are asking about the Superboy. I'm going to take these 2 down.
Okay, let's show us it as it comes down.
The Doom 1, second print, hard to find, 9.8. And the ASM #9 with slight color touch, 6.5, purple label.
So B&B Comics is,
I think this is a snipe. I think B&B, yeah. All right, Rage Theo taking the Batman 423 at 150.
Oh,
I was just about to read the B&B offer. That counts as a snipe. Nice grab, Theo. Great book.
I would say so.
A lot of snipes today. Adcon Magic, you guys are definitely gunning for the books you want. I can't blame you when awesome stuff hits the board. Joe's been offering some nice books, some nice deals.
We're taking Alias down. We're going with some Star Wars. Someone asked for Star Wars. Start off with Dark Horse Star Wars. This is Star Wars Tales number 24. First appearance of Darth Nihilus. This is a 9.4 to 9.6 for $40. And then we got Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan, issue number 6. First full appearance of a bunch of characters, most importantly, Ezra and Sabine. 9.4 to 9.6 on this one as well for $50. First appearance of pretty much all the Clone Wars characters. Let's keep it going. Here's a good one. X-Men Annual 14. This is the quote-unquote first appearance of Gambit. Technically, this is his first appearance, but not chronologically. Argue about it. I don't care. 9.8 white pages, $180. And to go along with that, we've got the other Gambit book, which is...
Okay, $40 is claimed. Aaron Royland's going to take that.
Great. Then we got actual first Gambit, or the Gambit book that's worth the most money. 9.0 off-white to white on this one. Uncanny X-Men 266. 175 on that.
Nice. All right, older label on that.
Taking these two down, the big boys. Maybe we'll put them up at the end of the show. See what happens. Disney stuff coming down.
Okay, so just because stuff's coming down doesn't mean it's not available anymore. Like that Hulk 181 is still available, Max. I think you had it at what, a 1820? And the main
what was it? What book?
Hulk 181.
Oh yeah, it was a 1820, yes.
And the main reason is just the detached cover. It is complete otherwise.
Correct.
So if you want a complete copy and don't mind that the cover is detached, what was the price on it again?
$1,500.
$1,500, or make an offer.
Mm-hmm. ASM 40. Someone was asking about this one. 7.5 off-white to white pages. Nice grade on that. Origin of the Green Goblin. This is $5.50. Second John Romita work on Spider-Man, and part of that whole Peter and Norman reveal their identities to each other.
Yeah, some people were asking about that book the other day, so there you go. Let's take care of a little thing here. $50 offer on the X-Men Annual 9.5. I mean 9.8. Sorry, 9.5.
How much was the offer?
$50 offer.
50.
Where's the X-Men Annual? How much is it? Oh,
180. Maybe it was a typo. Maybe it's supposed to be 150.
Yeah, Mill Skills. Thank you. Yeah, 180 is the book price. So definitely let us know if that was a typo or something. They're also asking to see the ASM 14 when we can.
Sure. I'll grab that in just a second. Let me just put this up. This is the other Kanan the Last Padawan book. This is issue 6, which is the first full appearance of all those characters. This is the first cameo appearance, also the first full appearance of Kanan. 9.8 white on this one. Just $100. Nice little Star Wars key.
So Red Skull to Superboy is a 2.0, and it's $400. Other than a little stain on the front cover, there's no like big missing pieces or anything that we can track down on it. Ryan W. Floyd, there was a really nice Superman Golden Age book. It may still be available. He's catching a rocket. Catching a kind of like a big missile projectile.
Yes. Let's show this again first, since someone asked. ASM 14, 4.5 cream to off-white. What I had a 1,800, but I dropped it down to to 1650, and there's a $40 credit. Right?
Yes. So 1610.
1610 gets you this book.
Claim it at 1650.
Yep.
And you will pay 1610 with the $40 credit.
Correct.
So 1610 is the total out of pocket you would be. And here you go, Ryan.
There you go. Superman 20 4.0 off white to white pages, 1943. Great colors, solid book. $1,100 on that. Put those down here for now. Let's take that top row down.
Yes, 909. Yes, we're aware of the $1,200 offer. I know that was the rest of your budget for the day, but appreciate you.
Yeah, don't know if I could do that, but that's I appreciate the offer either way. All right, let's do a couple cheaper things. I don't worry, I have plenty more expensive stuff, but I just want to throw up some cheaper stuff. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3. This is the second printing. Notice it is not the same cover. It is not magazine size. It is comic size. This is an 8.0 to 8.5 for $40. TMNT 3. Then we got Gwenpool number 1. Gwenpool Strikes Back number 1. This is a 1 in 50 variant. 9698 potential contender for the 98, $40. It's a 1 in 50. And here's a big one. This is a 1 in 500 variant. This is Deadpool number 1, Rob Liefeld, 1 in 500. Also 9698, 98 contender on this one. $50. And let's see. I'm going to take down those 2 Spidey books. Keep moving these raws. What do we got? Like about an hour, a little less than an hour left?
Yeah, so looking at the schedule, going to EliteComics11.com and looking at the schedule, we got Tasty Cat Comics coming up at 5:30 Eastern. We're going to be here with 360 until then. If you want to know when we're going live while you're at EliteComics11.com, hit the sign up for alerts button. It's a big red button. It takes a second, and you'll get notifications, and we'll let you know when we're going live. But definitely, there are IG glitches, so that's the best way to handle that.
Look at all the feet comments. Always with Liefeld.
Yeah, I know Liefeld. Geez, the feet comment.
This is Something Is Killing the Children number 1. This is the first print, number 1. It's just one of the variant covers. It's the Jay Lee variant cover, Virgin. And this is a 9698 contender. So if you don't want to shell out the big bucks for the regular cover A, here's your opportunity to own a really high grade Something Is Killing the Children number 1 for just $100.
Remind us the price on that Superman, that awesome Golden Age book again.
$1,100 was the price.
Okay, $1,100. You have an offer of $900 on a payment plan. Ryan W. Floyd is taking a shot at it.
How about this, Ryan? I'm cool with the payment plan, but come up a little bit if we're going to do the payment plan. Let's do $1,000. Meet right in the middle, $1,000 payment plan, and it's yours.
If you want to take another look at it, we can facilitate that, no problem.
Sure.
So yeah, $1,000 on a payment plan. I feel like I need to mention that if somebody was going to snipe it, you could snipe it at $1,200. Sorry, Ryan.
No, $1,100.
Sorry, $1,100. I gotta mention that though.
Yeah. I had one of these up earlier. This is not as high grade as the 9.0 that I had up, but this is a 6065 Spyman number 1, signed by Mr. Steranko himself in his first published comic book work. $150 on this one. And
was there any writing on the cover of the Superman 20? I don't think we noted any when presenting it, but we can review that.
I don't believe there was.
It's pretty awesome that you got a raw Spyman first Steranko work signed, and you have a slabbed one.
Yeah, living in this area, I mean, Steranko lives in Jersey, and I'm in the Philadelphia area, so he's at a lot of cons. He charges $50 a signature, but it's not super hard to get.
Nice.
No, there's no writing on this, by the way.
All right, no writing. I don't see any big pieces missing.
Oh, no,
anything like
great looking 4.0.
looks like
solid 4-0. All right, so $1,000 takes it. Payment plan's fine, Ryan. Haven't seen an ASM 300, I don't think.
You're right. So let's put them up. We got two of them.
All right, $1,000 on a payment plan is done for that awesome Superman.
Woo.
Love that book. Love
Let's
that
go.
early Superman. Ryan W. Floyd's gonna take it. Good grab.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Yes, Mike Kramer. Steranko was a professional magician before comics. He had a few different interesting careers. What a life that guy's had.
That is an understatement.
Yeah, and he's got a rock hard handshake. You ever shook hands with the guy?
I didn't know where you're going with that.
I'm glad. You know what? When the words started coming out of my mouth, it was instantly a mistake.
All right.
Yeah, I guess Miracle Man based on Steranko. Mike Kramer, you're just a font of knowledge today.
True. All right, we got ASM 300. We got two of them. Here's the discount guy, cheaper one. But this is the 7.5 off-white to white pages. It is a newsstand if you care about that. And if you care about it, it's got a custom label here. Amazing Spider-Man 300. 7.5 newsstand for $400.
All right. After my Steranko comment, people mentioned that we're doing log talk. So where are my loggers at? People logging some time for during AtCon. All right, you're about to show us another ASM 300, I feel like.
I am, and this is the cream of the crop. Well, it could be a newsstand, but that's fine. It's an ASM 300, 9.8, white pager, in all its glory. Todd McFarlane, $2,700 on that. Up right here.
Nice. All right, there we go. Loggers checking in. See a lot of familiar logs in the login.
All right, let's take these three down as well. Put up 3 new slabs.
Yeah, feel free to make offers. Let's 360 showing some awesome stuff. Going to be here for another 45 minutes, so let's make the most of our time together. At 5:30 Eastern, we'll be going on with Tasty Cat Comics. We'll be going from Jersey all the way, from Pennsylvania all the way back over to the East Coast. The West Coast, Oregon. All right.
So we put up Venom. We got to put up Carnage. Amazing Spider-Man 361, 9.6 white pager, and this one is a newsstand as well. $160 on the newsie. I also have a direct edition. This direct edition is a 9.8 white pager, and it is signed by Mark Bagley in red. And I actually just dropped the price on this down to $450.
No, that's nice.
And that's
9.8.
Also got a custom label.
And it's a newsstand, as you mentioned, but just want to highlight that, right?
This one's a newsstand. This is a direct.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And then let's go. I just had a first Gambit, X-Men 266 up, but we're going to put up the good one, the 9.8 white pager. 600 on that.
Nice. 9.8 white pages. Very nice.
All right, let's take down that top row.
What is the artwork on the custom label? I think that's Venom artwork.
Yeah, both custom labels are Venom. Yep.
Okay.
All right, throw some more ASM up here. In fact, I'm going to take this down because I got 4 ASM books, all Silver Age keys. Let's throw them all up together. Starting off with a very low grade, 1.0 at best. Amazing Spider-Man 15, first appearance of Kraven. It has a fully split spine. I'm going to say it again. It has a fully split spine. I'm going to say it one more time. The spine is fully split. It is a 1.0 at best. But yeah, cheap first Kraven. I've got it at $300.
Nice. They say repetition is the key to learning. That learning is best occurred through repetition. That if you repeat things, you learn good.
There you go.
So the $100 offer, the $100 book was Something Is Killing the Children. Jay Lee. What issue number was that?
That's issue number 1.
There you go.
First
949.
First print, just one of the variant covers. 9.6, 9.8, real high grade copy. $100.
Okay, there you go, Vintage Shark. That is the info. All right,
Then we got.
lots of questions about how the spine on the Craven book is.
I would say that it is fully split. Speaking of Craven, we got this one. This one's a lot nicer. 4.5 to 5.0. Amazing Spider-Man 47. Classic genre. Meet a Craven cover. Probably, this is what, probably Craven's like 5th appearance or something like that. An earlier one, but not first or second.
All right, well, if you're craving some books, there's a couple to choose from.
Then we got ASM 19, first appearance of Matt Gargan, who becomes the Scorpion in the next issue. Scorpion rumored to be one of the villains of the new Spider-Man movie.
I heard that as well. I heard they're trying to get that guy back to be him.
Yep. This is a 3.0 to 3.5, and you might be saying, wow, it looks nicer than that. Yeah, it's got this chunk out of the corner. Looks like someone got hungry sometime in the late 60s, and they took a bite out of their comic book. $125 on that.
Let's see here. Do you happen to have any Neal Adams Batman, Deadman, or Green Lanterns?
Let me check. I believe I do. Oh,
There's
actually,
Batman
I have,
227 signed by Neal Adams.
yeah, I actually have a really good one. Nice high grade. I'll show you that in a second. Let me just put this up first. Lower grade. This book's always low grade, but this is Amazing Spider-Man 28. I have this at a 2.0 to 2.5. It's low grade. It's got, you can see all these creases and stuff.
Oh,
That black cover just shows it so easily to see. It's so easy to see those blemishes. But yeah, this is first Molten Man, $100.
It always makes me wonder how it gets so many kind of like dog ears in the same corner, you know?
I don't know. Someone's been folding. I'm going to take down the Steranko signed book, and since someone asked for Neal Adams' Dead Man Batman, this is a beauty right here. This is Brave and the Bold 86. This is really high grade. I have it at a 9.0 to 9.2.
Oh,
so
nice.
Very fine near mint to near mint minus. We got late silver, I guess it would be early bronze, 15 center. Both Dead Man and Batman, $80 on this.
All right, Batman looking a little concerned there.
I'd be concerned too if a zombie was throwing me off of the type one.
So 21 Hollow, I appreciate you claiming the ASM 19. Please write 125 just to confirm. We usually use the price when we're claiming. We give people priority when they're claiming, using the price. So write 125 to confirm. I'm going to ring the bell for you. So I don't recognize your handle. 21 Hollow. Going to take that ASM 19 for 125 pending confirmation from them. They can just write there it is. Thank you. 21 Hollow.
21 Hollow is one of my regulars.
Right.
He's a good guy.
Right on, 21 Hollow. Appreciate you checking us out here. 360 sounds like you know them well. Right on.
Wonder Woman 199 classic cover. We got a little bit of bondage action here. We got a little bit of executioner action here. It's a big will they won't they situation. This is a 4.0 to 4.5. But just $50 for that classic Wonder Woman cover. Put that up there.
Nice. It's a good reminder. So if this is your first time checking out 360 Comics, definitely thank you for being here for AdCon and checking that out. Give him a follow, hit that drop down arrow, hit that follow button. If you claim anything, send him a DM. I pinned his address down below. If you're not following Elite Comics 11, maybe do that too.
Cool. Let's see. Let's take these slabs down. Take down I'm going to leave the 300s up there because that's a pretty popular book. I'm going to take the other slabs down.
Yeah, you've got a 9.8 300 up there. That's really cool.
I do. It's a tough one. All right, here's a great one. Nice and cheap comparatively to the 9.8. Much cheaper. New Mutants 87, first appearance of Cable. This is a first printing, 9.6 white pager, $200 for the 9.6. And let's go with, here's a cool one. King in Black #1. This is the Tyler Kirkham variant cover of King in Black #1. Signed by Donny Cates, right there in silver. Awesome cover by Kirkham. 9.8 white pages. It is a CBCS label for just $100.
All right, West Philly Hunter showing some love to everybody.
offering $50 off of a purchase of $300 or more. So,
Cool.
West Philly Hunter, thank you for the generosity. $50
Well, here,
credit.
let's put a book up that's $300 or more. We got DC Comics Presents number 26, first appearance of the new Teen Titans. First Cyborg, first Raven, first Starfire. And this is an 8-0 white pages, CBCS, double signed, George Perez, may he rest in peace, and Jim Starlin. $400, so that does qualify for the $50 credit.
Awesome. All right. Nice.
Thank you, Wes.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can pick that up. Whatever you claim it at, you can subtract $50 on what you're actually going to pay because West Philly Hunter is going to take care of the rest. So, you got an offer on the Spidey 40. It's not on the board anymore, I don't think, but you got an offer of $450 on it from Gempire. I think trying to take advantage of that credit that was just offered. You would get $450 total. They would pay $400 out of pocket.
I would do $500. Meet me in the middle at $500. So you'll pay $450. You'll get the $50 credit. I'll get $500. Let me know if that's cool with you.
Okay, we'll find out. Gempire, so $500 out of pocket for you. $50 chip in from West Philly Hunter, and you got it. So you're $50 off.
Cool.
And there's a $25 snipe credit now from West Philly Hunter. Wow.
Sniping.
Oh.
Take down
So,
the ASM.
for example, if you wanted to pick up that ASM 40, what is it, at $550?
Yep.
Well, I guess it's a moot point on that. $500, the counter offer is accepted.
Cool. Let's do it.
Gempire Collectibles picking up a beautiful book and gonna pay $450 out of pocket. $50 is gonna go to is gonna come from West Philly Hunter. Thank you, Wes.
Cool. Thank you, Wes. We got Shazam number 1, classic cover here with Superman and Shazam. Who did this cover? This was CC Beck, right? Yep, CC Beck. This is a 5-0 to 5-5, $30. Nice cheap Shazam number 1.
From West Philly Hunter, there is a snipe credit. So if you see something if you see somebody make an offer and you want to snipe it, you will save $25 off of whatever your snipe price is.
Cool.
So
thank you.
Go ahead and make offers, but just know, you're also taking risk.
This is Tomb Raider Witchblade number 1. This is the first Lara Croft in comics, 9.2 to 9.4 for $25.
Do you happen to have a gold Venom today?
I do not. No, I've only had that book like twice. Never come across it.
I did not see a minimum amount for the snipe mill skills.
Ooh, interesting. This is Star Spangled War Stories number 90. This is the first War That Time Forgot. And it's really low grade. I have it at a 1.5 to 1.8. But this book is very tough to find, very sought after. First War That Time Forgot. And I had to get $75.
What's up, Lino? Actually, there was an admission earlier that somebody made a low offer just to tee up a snipe. There wasn't collusion, but it was, the snipe was teed up.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, Briscoe was not pleased, but it was okay.
All right, taking down the 2 ASM 300s, the 9.8 and the 7.5 newsstand.
All right, ASM 300 and 9.8.
Yeah. Let's put these two up. These are cool. Star Trek number 1. This is the DC Star Trek number 1 from 1989. And this is 9.8 white pages signed by William Shatner. And he double signed it. He signed it as Captain Kirk and then as William Shatner under that. 9.8 white, $500 for that Shatner signature.
Oh, that's awesome.
To go along with it, we got boom.
Okay, so how much is the Wonder Woman and Tomb Raider?
The Witchblade and Tomb Raider.
Did I say no? Wonder Woman and Tomb Raider. There are two books that you have on the board.
No, the Wonder Woman is 50. The Tomb Raider's 25.
You have a $60 offer for that pair. So wait, Federalist. I'm not gonna do the whole somebody offered $3 on the Tomb Raider and then you snipe it at 25. If you want the Tomb Raider for 25, we'll do that. I will call it out, but not to get a snipe credit. No. So let's not do that. All right, so let's consider this offer until we get confirmation. So $60 offer for the pair.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, I'm gonna call that Cool World _Comics. Oh, you thought you could snipe out of the combo offer? I mean, that was okay. If that was a legit snipe, then I need to call it as such.
Okay.
So I'm sorry you missed out on the combo offer. Cool World, it is an offer, and that involves risk. The Wonder Woman was sniped out of that by Federalist 45.
All right, so Federalist 45 is
Federalist
getting...
45 is now allowing the combo to happen. Oh, but you know what? We're still figuring out the snipe credit thing. So
Federalist gets it.
No. I think.
No. Cool World gets it. Sorry.
_Comics, you got it. I'm just trying to honor like the spirit of all the things. So thank you so much, Federalist.
Cool World. Yeah.
And yeah, let's not make fake offers so people can do snipes.
I'm gonna start putting more expensive books up, so that's not the problem. Star Trek.
Well, the snipe is still in play for $25. All right.
Star Trek movie special number 2. This one's got Nichelle Nichols on the front, and it is signed by Nichelle Nichols, who has since passed away. She played Uhura, 9/8 white pages. It's a newsstand if you care about that. $300 on that. Oh.
I know you're just having fun, Federalist. That's fine. And somebody else is saying, I blame Brixco. Oh, no. Brixco's just trying to have some fun, too, and now there's some blowback.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's always Brixco's fault. It is always... In fact, let me just tell you, Brixco Comics is supposed to be sitting right there right now doing the show with me, but he told me yesterday that he couldn't come. So that's okay. We love Paul. We love Paul.
You're doing great, Joe. You're doing
Thanks,
great.
man. All right, here's another Tomb Raider since the raw copy sold. Here's a 9/8 white pager. First Lara Croft, $200.
Is Something Is Killing the Children still available? I think the Jay Lee issue 1 variant.
Yeah, I believe so. Give me 1 second. Let me pull that out. Yep.
Now everybody blames Paul. Great.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. Give him a follow if you're going to blame him. All right.
Oh, by the way, for everyone who lives down the south, me and Paul, Brixco Comics, as well as Mike, Pope of Chilitown, are flying down to Heroes Con. It's our first Heroes Con, and we're really excited about it, so come say hi to us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, should be fun. Yes, this is Something That's Killing the Children. Number 1, first print, Jay Lee variant, 9/6, 9/8 contender, $100. Let me know.
Yeah, I hear Heroes is a great show, but also CGC is going to be offering on-site grading. That's cool.
Amen.
You know what I love is a con where you don't even have to get off the couch or put on pants. Welcome to AtCon. We're going to be streaming till Sunday night.
Woo. Detective Comics 469, 9/8 white pager from 1977. First appearance of Dr. Phosphorus. Obviously a character that is now in the DCU via the Creature Commandos. $750 on that.
Nice, yes. And all the books here, definitely data-driven pricing. Definitely a lot of great things about being at AtCon. And yeah, Dr. Phosphorus, really cool character. I loved Creature Commandos. That was really good.
Yep. I'm going to take these down on the top, and we're going to go with a whole new top row.
No,
let's kick it off.
I am wearing, well, I mean, I'm wearing pants without legs. I guess they would be called shorts.
What else would you call them? I'm confused.
Just trying to answer
because the word pants were being used. So I wanted to reply using the word pants. All right, so we're going to fill that top row again. If you have any questions about any of the books that we've seen or any of the books that are currently in view, let us know. There's a Perez and Starlin double-signed book. There's a Shatner signed book, and there's a Nichelle Nichols signed book, if you're into signed books.
Oh, yeah. X-Men number 130, first Dazzler, 80 to 85, $125.
No,
Are you still
I'm not wearing
riding
jorts.
Jorts.
Or
No,
quote booty
stop.
shorts. So, what did I open up here? I should know better than to say anything.
Incredible Hulk number 271. This is the first comic book appearance of Rocky Raccoon, aka Rocket Raccoon. Actually, he's Rocket in this issue. His first appearance, he's Rocky. This is a 9.4 to 9.6 for $180. We got Batman 635. This is the first Jason Todd as Red Hood, 9.6, 9.8. The only thing wrong with this book that I saw, it has like a little bit of color rub, right? There's like a dot of color rub. I think this would be a 9.8, but 9.6 to 9.8, 125 on that one.
Nice. No, they're not chaps. I don't have Lino's glutes for that.
Jeez. Star Wars 2. First Obi-Wan, first Han Solo, Chewbacca, first Millennium Falcon, first Death Star, a bunch of firsts in this one. 8.5 to 9.0. It does have a little bit of like kind of a printing error. It's got right on the where it says Star Wars. It's just a little bit of excess ink. It's that really doesn't affect the grade, but because it was in the printing process. But I just want to note it, just so.
Yeah,
no
I think
one's
unless they're like what Luke or Vader, their first appearances in that book, I think.
Yeah, it's like Luke, Vader, Leia, and the droids, their first appearances in the first book, and then almost everyone else is in that one.
I really think that Red Hood book is great. What's the grade on that?
6 to 9.8.
And what's the grade on the Rocket?
9.4 to 9.6.
Those are all really nice books.
I'll tell you, I haven't had any free time to press and clean and send the stuff to CGC. These are all books. This whole top row is books that I was like kind of planning on sending to CGC. That I said, you know what, at con, let's throw some cool books out there that probably should be graded. But yeah, Joker number 1, 9294. Beautiful grade on this one. $200.
Okay, the grade on the Dazzler.
That is an 8.0 to 8.5. Sorry about the wobbly camera. I had to plug it in.
No problem. So the grade on the Dazzler, and then let's revisit the grade on the Red Hood again.
Yeah, grade on the Dazzler is 8.0 to 8.5. Okay. Red Hood is 9.6, 9.8.
All right, Red Hood 9.6, 9.8. It's a contender.
Contender.
And then Rocket, you said was a what 9.4,
9.6. Yeah.
So some high grades up there.
There's some nice stuff. Yeah.
Those rockets usually fly off. So. Wow, you gave me a Woody Woodpecker laugh. That's pretty good. All right. We have a. You know what? I'm going to call it a snipe. I didn't read out the offer yet, but I was about to. 125. The Red Hood has been sniped.
Cool.
All right. White Boy offered 100. Iron Mane just sniped it quick. West Billy Hunter's paying $25 of that claim. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. The snipes have been fast and furious. All right. Holy mackerel. All right. So there's no more snipe credits in case anybody gets frisky, but there are snipes still in play. You do have an offer on the Rocket Raccoon. I'll pass along for 130.
Yeah, we can do 130 on that. That thing's nice. Let's do 160. 160 is where I'd want to be on that one. But we got some Golden Age Batman, issue 51, full page ad for Superboy number 1, Penguin appearance, 5.5 off-white pages for $5.50.
Nice. Iron Man declaring that to snipe they were in quote prone supported. All right, clearly knows more about it than I do.
This is Batman 70. This is another Penguin appearance, also a robot cover, 1952. Nice grade on this one, 6.5 off-white to white pages, 750 on that Golden Age Batman.
All right, we got a couple ideas here. How about a $150 counter on the Rocket?
Yeah, let's just do it.
All right,
150, you got it.
F it, do it, as Kyle would say. Let's give that to 20th Century Collectibles. And did I pass along the $85 offer on the Dazzler?
85?
85. R. Valdez.
I'll pass on that. That's a little too far. I mean, I would do, let's say, I'll do $100 on it, on the Dazzler if you want.
$100 take it on the Dazzler. No, the Batman 227 is still available, Bam Pow. And I'm just kind of reading what Nicola Dime Lino. I mean, I guess I would say thank you for the kind words, but I would encourage you not to send the photos he's suggesting.
No, the Batman 227 was not claimed yet. It is here. It is an 8.5, off-white to white pages, signed by Neil Adams, on the moon, and it's got a pretty firm price right here of $27.50.
All right, $27.50, 8.5. What was it? Off-white to white.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. He said he's had some offers close to ask, so get pretty close if you're going to make an offer on it. We've already had a few offers.
I'll even just say I'm firm on the price, just because I do have
so
offers
there it
close.
is. The price is price at $27.50. If you can get there, you got it.
Yep. All right, let's keep it rolling. Here's some cool stuff. Some stuff you don't see every day. First appearance of Null. This is the variant cover of Venom 3, first Null, 9.6 to 9.8 on this one. $60.
What did you do? I'm gonna get feet pics, puppy pics, interesting comic covers. Oh my gosh!
Speaking of interesting comic covers, here you go. Here's an interesting comic cover.
Yeah.
Can you see my reflection in it?
I do. Look at that. This doubles as a mirror, but it's also a scary ice cream cone.
Yeah, so this is Ice Cream Man number 23, metal cover. They only print a limited number of metal covers. 9.6, 9.8, $60 on that.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, those metals, they literally take a slice of metal that has been printed on and attach it to the front of the book. That's why they're usually pretty limited, because I'd imagine it's got to be pretty delicate work. Can't be easy to do.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's why you get these print runs of like 100 or less on a lot of
I think most of the metal print runs are like 20 to 30.
Yeah.
All right, some Iron Man coming up. We got Invincible Iron Man number 9, 5.5 to 6.0. I just dropped the price on this just last night for this show. $60. Hulk appearance on that, single-digit Iron Man. And then we got issue number 118, which is the first appearance of Rhodey, James Rhodes, 7.0 to 7.5, $40.
Okay, nice.
And let's take these three
All right,
down.
so we got 15 minutes left, and then we're going to go to Tasty Cat Comics, but we're going to get an awesome 15 minutes with 360 Comics. He's got a ton of stuff.
And I just want to say, I looked at Tasty Cat's preview. Woo! Those are some good books.
Yeah. And
I'm glad he's following me up.
Skills?
I'm glad he's following me up, and it's not the opposite
How about
way
those
around.
dancing skills? I mean, he could have gone with Dancing with Myself as a song also.
That would have worked, yeah.
By Billy Idol. Any other ASM, McFarlane ASMs? I know we saw some earlier. The 301s were claimed. I don't know if you have a 299.
No 299. It was a 298 that didn't get claimed. Oh, holy moly, I forgot about this book. I got some good ones to put up still.
Okay. That's 15 minutes to see some good ones.
Let's do it. All Flash number 24. Golden Age Flash, 4.5 cream to off-white. $4.50 on this one. And then we got All Flash number 26. This is also 4.5. It's got off-white pages. And it's $400 for this one. And this is the book that I said I forgot to put up. Holy moly. Fantastic Four number 48.
Oh,
This
whoa!
is the
How did you
yeah,
find this one?
I don't know. First appearance of Silver Surfer, cameo of Galactus 7.0, off white to white pages, $2,500.
Oh wow, 2,500 for the FF48.
Jack Kirby.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Cool. Let's take that top row down. We'll take the first three books. We'll leave the Iron Man for a second and throw up some more
Yeah, first
raws.
Rudy just went up there. What was the counter offer on the Dazzler?
I said I would do 100 on the Dazzler.
Let's show it to people one more time before it comes down so
Sure.
they know.
Oh, I didn't even realize I grabbed that. X-Men 130, first Dazzler, 8.0, 8.5, 125. I said I would do 100 on it.
Hunter takes that now.
Let me
That was
know.
a
It's also
counter
the
offer.
second Kitty Pryde, second Emma Frost, and first cameo of Sebastian Shaw, I think. It's a multi-key.
Oh, 129. Oh, yeah. Well, the first Dazzler. All right.
Yep. Justice League number 12. First appearance of Dr. Light, 3.5 to 4.0 on this. $60. Nice Justice League key from the Silver Age.
How about $30 on the roadie?
Sure. Let's do it. Oh,
Mighty Matt 5000 is going to take that.
Thank
Sounds like
you,
a
Matt.
robot. Mighty Matt 5000.
Tales to Astonish 63. This is the first appearance of the Leader, 3.0 to 3.5, a lower grade copy, but it's all there, complete, attached, and everything. $60. First Leader.
Nice.
And then we got Fantastic Four 21, first appearance of the Hate Monger. This is also a 3.5 to 4.0, attached and everything. $60 for the first Hate Monger.
You said 3540?
Yeah, these are all $60. I did not do that on purpose. That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That-
No way. The next book in
Are
the
you
pile.
messing with me? Are you messing with
I'm
me?
not. And the next book I was going to put up that I grabbed was also $60. This is Green Hornet number 1. First cover appearance of Bruce Lee in comic books. 3.5 to 4.0. Coincidentally, also $60. I gotta be careful about what I pick out.
Well, all right, we might have the chance of getting one of them off the board. It looks like, it's a half price offer, but I'm going to pass it along. You got a $30 offer on the Iron Man 9 from SVert69. I guess I'm going to blow the whistle on that offer. All right.
Yeah, can't really do 30 on that. I would do 50. Knock $10 off. $50.
Actually, I can't make the blaster sound. Face the Tiger. I don't know which 60. All right, the Hornet. So not a snipe. Give the $60 Hornet book to face_it_tiger.
Thank you, Face It. Appreciate it.
Not a snipe. False alarm. False
Not
alarm.
a snipe. All right, here's a book of a different.
Just a field test.
Book of a different price here. This is Avengers 125. This awesome Bronze Age Thanos cover. This is really high grade. I have it at a 9.2. $80 on that.
How about $50 on the Hate Monger?
Let's do it.
Toys, the number 2, and then cool, you got it. And yeah, the Iron Man Hulk, the counter offer is $50 for you, SVert. And if somebody wants to snipe it at 60, that is an option for somebody. Cool. Or you want to be a backup at 50? Also an option.
This is Action Comics number 544. It's about a 7.075. What makes this special is it is signed by Curt Swan, which is not an easy signature to find. Yeah, really not an easy signature to find. This book has a little bit of provenance to it. I actually bought this from a guy who attended the Kubert School for comic book art, and he Curt Swan was a guest lecturer there while he was there, and he got this book signed. He actually graduated with the Kubert School with both Jim Balent and Amanda Conner, which is awesome.
Oh wow.
And
all right, so you truly can watch AdCon from anywhere. Kamikaze Collector is supposedly relaxing in a hot bubble bath with Enya playing while watching AdCon right now.
That's amazing. Amazing. Just put
Truly
this up.
can't
I'm
be
gonna take this
anywhere. Thanks for
down.
joining us, Kamikaze Collector, and everybody else. Happy Icon Day 3. We got about 10 minutes left with 360 Comics. And yes, if you want to keep track of when we're going live, be sure to sign up for alerts at EliteComics11.com. Yeah, IG notifications are definitely broken.
This is a beautiful one. This is a 1 in 50 variant cover of Poison Ivy number 3 with art by Seb McKinnon. And this thing is beautiful and tough to find. This is a 9.6, 9.8 contender for 150. 150 for that.
So, Uncanny Alex, the All-Star was claimed early on. Sorry you missed it. There is some other books that have survived up till now.
There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, that's
What's
still
the
around.
grade and price on the first leader? I'm guessing 60 is the price.
60 is the price. Grade is 3.0 to 3.5.
All right, 3035. So you can get a 3 for 60.
I see what you did there.
All
That took
right,
me a
yes.
second.
So coming up, we got Tasty Cat Comics coming on here in about 9 minutes, 10 minutes. And then after that, we're going to be going to Holmes Antiques. GRG Holmes is going to show us some amazing stuff. And then the Couch Crew is going to take us home. And we're going to be on for hours. So just get comfortable.
Lineup.
Draw yourself a bubble bath. Listen to Semenya or listen to whatever we're doing. Let's go.
All right, we got Detective Comics number 358. First appearance of the Spellbinder. We got a high-grade Silver Age book, 1966. This thing is a 9.4 off-white to white pages for $450. And then we got this beauty right here. Love this cover. Spider-Gwen Gwenverse number 1, Torrin Clark variant cover. Beautiful Spider-Gwen, $150.
So, Joe, remind me, did we have any 9.8 DC kind of mainline titles that still remained? You know, Batman,
mainline
Superman,
titles.
Wonder Woman, Justice League, that kind of stuff, Aquaman.
Yeah. Not specifically 9.8s, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a couple right here.
All right. Let's. What's up, Duke? I'm rooting for you. I'm hoping this is the time, Duke. And AdCon Magic truly would be happening. So yeah, there's a couple owl flashes that just came off the board and a big FF48 7.0 for 2,500. Nobody made an offer on it. Ollie may be watching. I mean, often he, I don't know. I can't promise anything other than make an offer and see what happens. All right.
Batman 567. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Cain as Batgirl. 9.8 white pages, $200. Then we got Batman 77. This is this is from Volume 3 of Batman, the current run. This is the Death of Alfred, and it is the Clayton Crane variant cover. Also 9.8 white pages, $60 on that. And this is Batman, so I just threw it in here. All-Star Batman number 1, 9.8 white pages. This has original artwork on the sketch cover by Howard Steeker of 36 Chambers Tattoos
Get us
in
closer
Philadelphia.
to the art on this.
Yeah, look
it's
at
really
that.
good.
It's really cool.
So this is all original art.
Yep. By a tattoo artist, which is really cool. Hopping over to a different medium.
I guess if I was going to get my first tattoo, I'd consider that guy. That looks
There you
great.
go. So that's $150 for that graded 9.8, yada yada.
All right, you just. I guess it wasn't really anything you yada yada. Maybe
Does anyone
maybe the
want
page quality.
yada yada?
It's just white
Yeah.
pages. All right.
White pages. Yada,
So yeah,
yada.
we got about 7 minutes left for 360. There's a lot of great books. If there's something that was on the board earlier, just ask about it. There is an ASM 14 still in play. There's still a FF 48. There's a lot of big books still out there.
Cool. Taking these down. I've got 5 more raws to go.
We'll do our best to keep showing you what we can right up until the end, and then we're gonna go live with Tasty Cat.
Well, I got 6 minutes left. Let's hustle. Savage She-Hulk number 1, 9.2 to 9.4, $80 on that one. First She-Hulk appearance. Then we got low grade. This one's a 1.5 to 1.8. This one has extra staples. It is just a low grade book. reader copy, if you will. Fantastic Four number 18. First appearance of the Super Scroll. There's a chip out of the bottom as well. $80 on that.
Vintage Sharp, there were a bunch of ECs that went up at the beginning of the show. Didn't really get any action, but they're still here. Are you really serious about seeing some ECs? I haven't seen any Good Girl covers. Let's keep going.
I got some Good Girl stuff. Superman Unchained, number 6. This is actually another original art cover. I don't know who the artist is.
Yeah, I didn't
This is
think
just
that
in a
the
collection.
DC would have printed Underboob.
Yeah, it's got some underboob for those of you who are real underboob collectors.
Is there an Underboob collector category?
I'm sure. Here's an upper boob. Here you go. This one. Danger Girl, number 5. This is the Dynamic Forces exclusive variant with the COA, and it is triple signed by Andy Harnell, Alex Gardner, and J. Scott Campbell, who did the variant cover here. $100 on this 9.698
Nice, great
contender.
J. Scott. All right, well, we got the underboob, what he called the overboob.
The
Now we're
overboob.
only missing side boob and middle boob, I guess. All right, let's talk about this book quickly.
This one's a cool one. I just dropped the price on this because it hasn't sold yet. We got George R.R. Martin's Hedge Knight, number 1, the foil edition. This is kind of like the premium one, premium variant, 9496. I've got it for $60.
Well, Hedge Knight. I think that's that Duncan Egg show that they're going to come out with on. I think those are the characters that are going to be featured in that show that is going to be on HBO Max.
Isn't it? I don't know. I didn't watch Game of Thrones. Not my thing.
Well, you know, especially the early seasons, it was very captivating show.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's great. Someone was asking about Good Girl. We've got some of that stuff here.
Yeah, they said your note of what type of. Anyways, let's just keep going.
Lover's Lane, number 35 from 1953. This is a Fred Kita cover. Really great cover. Sought after book. 5.0 off white to white pages. I got $2,000 on this.
Can we talk about the Spider-Gwen again? No problem.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get that for
Give
you.
me 1 second on that.
Nickel and
Let me just
Dime
put this one up.
Collectibles had a great show.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been trying to watch as much as I can, but I had to work my job and stuff. Women in Love, number 2. This is a Jack Kamen and Al Feldstein cover. 1949, before they went over to work for EC. Yeah, great headlights cover, if you will. 6.0 off white to white pages. $1,500 on that.
Hey, nice. There you go.
And someone was
Good
asking
girl
about
romance.
Spider-Gwen Gwenverse, number 1. 9.8 white pager. This is the Torrin Clark Comic Pro variant cover for $150.
There you go. If you're seeing something you want to make an offer on, you're running out of time to do it. We got about 3 minutes left, and we're going to be going on with Tasty Cat Comics. We'll get the message here, but that's kind of the timeline we're looking at. You got a $120 offer on the Gwen.
Yeah, let's do it, Nickel and Dime.
All right,
Oh.
Nickel _ Dime _ Collectibles. Sure, Lino never gets tired of people saying, "Let's do it."
Here's some more Good Girl-esque stuff. This is Crime and Justice, number 15. It's a Lou Morales cover. It is a 4.5 to 5.0. Great cover. Crime, romance, all in one. $250. Then we got
Nice. All
Yeah.
he's here, he's watching. Any final offers? Time to make them. There's an FF48. There's an ASM 14. Some other big books still in play.
Hulk 181.
Oh yeah, that's a big one too. It's a
Yeah.
raw, complete 1/8 to 2.0 cover detached. That's the major issue on it.
This is Sensation Comics number 81. This was used in Seduction of the Innocent, Wonder Woman book. This is a 5.0 to 5.5. It does have the certificate of authenticity with it from the Secret Sound collection. If you're into collecting, provenances, this is from that provenance. And it is $475. Again, used in Seduction of the Innocent. And then we got this. I was saving this for the end. This is a Schomburg cover. It is so low grade. 1.0 at best. It's got a completely split spine. A bunch of the pages are split. It's very brittle, but it is complete. We have the full book here. This is Black Terror number 20 with this beautiful Schomburg Good Girl art cover. This book is very hard to find. There are not many sales, especially none this low grade that I could find. But we got a real beater copy here for $3.50.
Okay. Get your foot in the door there.
All right, and it's 5:30 on the dot, so I'm gonna cut it off here. It looks like we got final offers in the chat. So there we go. Yeah, moth to headlights is
Yeah.
that's good. That's funny.
Yeah. All right. So any big offers? Any other requests? Anything else? Otherwise, we're going to be going to Tasty Cat Comics. And this sale is going to, this whole day, AtCon is going to continue. You got an offer. No, the Spider-Gwen was claimed. What's pop in? So it's not available, but the Danger Girl 3 times signed is still available, and it's $100.
Let me just double check that I don't have another one of those.
Okay.
What was the offer?
$200 for that pair.
Well, you're lucky. I got another one. So we'll do it. 200 for the pair.
AtCon Magic, look at that. All right. Holy. All right. What's _pop _in _ink _eBay. All right. You got it. All right. That seems like a good note to end on. If you missed anything, definitely send a DM to 360 Comics. Joe, great job. A lot of fun. Great books. We're going to be going to Tasty Cat Comics. We're going to be cutting and going live there. Anything to let people know before we go?
Yeah, I'll be at Heroes Con and Terrificon later this year, both as an attendee. I won't be set up there. And then my next Elite sale, I believe, is Saturday the 14th.
We got 2 minutes left, I'm being told, and there's, not to cut you off, there's an $11 credit left, credit on anything left on the board. So if you see it, there is an $11 credit from Elite Comics 11. Anything left on the board? I don't know if it's on any book or just the next book or what. We'll find out.
I'm going to book a random book to go back up on the board. Okay, here's a random book to go back up on the board. This was up earlier. Thor 225, First Fire Lord, 70 to 75 for $75. We'll put that up there.
I mean,
on the board.
Yeah, like if you grab that She-Hulk right now for $80, you're only going to pay
$69.
If that's a number.
Nice.
Same with the Fantastic Four, the low-grade Super Skrull. How about a $150 offer on the She-Hulk and the Dazzler if it's still there?
Can't do 150, but let's do. I said I would do 100 on this, so let's do 160. Right. 160 on
160. You will end up paying $149. R. Valdez, right? 160. The ASM 14. Can we put that on camera again, real quick?
Yeah, ASM 14 did not sell.
All right, we're just going to show that ASM 14, just 2 seconds. Millhouse. So there was some credits on it. How much did you say the ASM 14 was going to be?
So there was a $40 credit on this book
from Elite,
and I said I would do $16.50, so that would take this book to $16.10 would be the price.
Yeah, $16.10
that's going to be my lowest.
Is what it was dropped to. That includes a $40 Elite credit. 160 is done. The She-Hulk and the Dazzler, they're going to pay $149. R. Valdez _420 is going to pay the difference.
Cool.
So $11 on Elite, basically.
Yeah, $11, and so $149 will be R. Valdez's
Perfect. Thank
price.
you. I don't know if I said that right, but we got it right eventually. Okay, well, if you can get a claim or offer in by the end of my sentence here, then we will consider it. Otherwise, you should send a DM to 360 Comics if there's anything you missed. AdCon's going to roll on. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon, all right?